Don Chubay, smart home monitoring. Tell us all about it.
Well, you know, first of all, there's this great pop-up shop that people can make their way to at 3030 Granville. I was at the hat shop the other day, so, you know, where do I want to hang my hat? Well, how about on this beautiful hat rack? Of course, this home actually has been styled by our good friends at Chatelaine, so what a great environment you have. Tony, we're talking Rogers Smart Home Monitoring. Tell us a little bit about what people need to know about it.
Well, great question here, Don. Don, have you ever left your house and you're uncertain if you've locked your door or turned your alarm on?
Why, yes, Tony, I have.
Well, now you have a little bit of a peace of mind. With the new Rogers Smart Home app that you would download onto your phone, you can clearly see that everything that you have on your service would show up. So if you've forgotten, as you see, it says disarmed, it's as simple as going in and punching in your unique 4-digit code, which would allow you to ensure that your home is safe and secure. And when you go into your home, when you back arrive, it's as simple as touching your security and punching in your 4-digit code to turn it back on or lock your doors.
I love it. So thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, all the things that you would expect from a home monitoring system. But the great thing, Steve, is that, you know, keys, they're like soap. Yesterday, we don't need those anymore.
Exactly. Especially with kids nowadays, especially teenagers, you want to give them some independency. So why worry about the key when you can actually just go put your hand on the lock here and open that door? Everybody will have an individual unique code.
And there are also things called rules, and most people don't like rules very much, but in this case, rules are a good thing. What are rules?
Yeah, rules are basically, you can tell the system what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
Okay, so what can we do here?
With this particular rule, we've actually set it up that if I unarm this, if I unlock the door, just simply go in there, put your hand on here, enter the code. The door unlocks and the lights come on.
And the lights come on. So things like lights, things like locking doors. What other kinds of rules can we set up?
Oh, we can do so many rules. You know, for instance, if something doesn't happen, you can actually set up a rule that says, give me a notification that didn't happen.
I love it. So many great things to learn, and you can just make your way here again to the Rogers Smart Home Monitoring pop-up shop that has been set up by Chatelaine, all for the month of July, Russ. And by the way, there's a special Chatelaine weekend happening. For more details, you can check them out right here on Granville.
It was all a dream.
7:52. Who doesn't love a good pop-up shop? Fascinating one is where we find Dawn this morning.
You know, I'm tapping into my inner designer because Chatelaine has actually designed this pop-up shop for Rogers Smart Home Monitoring, and it's looking absolutely fantastic. Speaking of looking fantastic, shout out to Steve and Cam up there. They are actually, pull out the tablet up. They're watching breakfast television streaming live, btvancouver.ca. So we're in this beautiful pop-up shop once again that has been inspired by Chatelaine. It is spectacular here. By the way, when you make your way here through the month of July, you can enter to win a $3,000 Smart Home Monitoring prize pack, which includes a $1,000 Smart Home Monitoring houseware credit, $1,500 professional design consultant with Chatelaine design editor, and a $500 home hardware gift card. As if that's not reason enough to make your way here, you can also find out how life can be made easy in the kitchen. But where's my breakfast, Anthony?
It's still in the oven. I'm getting it ready. I'm on top of that, Dawn. I'm on top of that.
I love it. Water damage is something that just stresses people out, and the fact that they have to sometimes wait until they get home to find out there's like puddles and a lot of water.
Absolutely, absolutely. Imagine coming home from work to realize that your hot water tank has decided to give up.
Stress.
Yeah, I mean, knee-deep high of water. Well, now what we've actually got over here is a water leak sensor. Now, with the water leak sensor, was strategically placed in your home, maybe next to your hot water tank or washer dryer. When it's exposed to 3 millimeters of water, it actually closes off a signal. As you notice that the red light that's turned on, your touchpad itself actually notifies you, as well as text message and email alerts.
That is incredible. We can also make life easy just from a pleasure standpoint. It doesn't always have to be stressful.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, when you have over friends and family, or maybe me for dinner?
Is that okay? He's inviting himself. Friday night, sure, yes.
There we go. I made breakfast, you made dinner.
Perfect.
So,
that sounds way too inappropriate.
Sorry. So basically, what would happen is, imagine being over, having a great dinner, and we're in the midst of a great conversation. During this time, you'd like to make some dessert, maybe some tea or something like that, and you don't want to get up and interrupt your guests at that point. Actually, you can just use your phone. It makes life so much more convenient. Actually, turn on your appliance like this, and as you notice, our kettle just turned on.
Look at that. Tea ready at the touch of a button. I don't even have to be in the room. I can be in bed and get the coffee going up, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Make your way here to the Rogers Smart Home Monitoring pop-up shop at 3030 Granville. This weekend is Chatelaine weekend. By the way, they're making mocktails. Oh, yeah. We're going to take a little bit of a break. What will the weather hold here on Granville Street? Russell Kate has all those details coming up next. We'll be right back.
Don Chubay, tell us what's in the limelight.
Yeah, you know, we're here again at the Rogers Smart Home Monitoring pop-up shop, which is located at 3030 Granville, and it's set up like basically like a little townhome. And if you've been enjoying kind of the styling that's been happening here, we should give special props to Chatelaine, because it's definitely Chatelaine inspired. Incidentally, you make your way here during the month of July, you can enter for a chance to win a $3,000 smart home monitoring prize pack, which actually includes a $1,500 professional design consultation with our Chatelaine design editor, as well as a $1,000 smart home monitoring hardware credit and a $500 home hardware gift card. So everything you need to do to deck out your home, but it's really about the monitoring. And you know, we've been in the kitchen, we've sort of been at the front door, Steve, and now we're hanging out in the bedroom, where you wouldn't think you want automation, but actually automation can like make our life pretty good, right?
It definitely can. It definitely can.
Definitely. So what kinds of things can we, you know, control here in the bedroom?
Well, you know, we've got a number of things. We've got lights. You know, we've got a camera there. We've got a small appliance, say, for instance, even for the iron. If you forgot to turn it on or turn it off, you can actually do that. Check it out on the app itself.
Because that would be stressful if you thought I left my iron on or my curling iron. But, you know, we talk about being able to monitor things like your children. A nanny cam is something people have heard about, but how do we make it easier and more valuable with Rogers Smart Home Monitoring?
Well, the really nice thing about this, you could be doing some work throughout the house, and you just put your baby to sleep, even the kids in the play area. Why worry about them so much when you can actually just go into your app and actually see exactly what's happening on there?
What about security? Because people are concerned maybe about having a camera pointed at their child. Where is it going in the World Wide Web?
Great question. We use 128-bit encryption, just like the banks use.
Okay.
If somebody really wants to hack it, it's a premeditated type of a thing, and they were not just going to do that just for anybody.
All right, so that's a good point there. And of course, people can always come here and ask questions. Jewelry drawer. This is a really cool thing here.
I love this. So a lot of people use keep their valuables in the bedroom, in a drawer. Usually the dresser with some dainties and things like that. Well, what we've actually got in here, we've got a sensor on the drawer. We've got a sensor on the drawer, just basically will actually give you a notification on your device. So I just actually got an alert right now on my phone to tell me that the jewelry drawer has been opened. So imagine this, you're away for vacation, you could have some house guests and things like that, and boom, you get a notification on your device to let you know this. So we go and call a friend and say, hey, what are you doing in my drawer? Why are you there?
What are you doing in my drawer? Get out of my drawer. But don't get out. Well, actually get out this weekend. Make your way here to 3030 Granville, where it is Chatelaine weekend. You can come all month, but Chatelaine weekend, I understand we're having some mocktails.
Yes, we're having some mocktails.
Should be lots of fun. You can check out this great area and also learn about Rogers Smart Home Monitoring. We're going to take a little bit of a break. You know, our Russ Lacade is monitoring the weather all the time for us. He's going to tell us what we're expecting on the weekend. Up next on BT. Stay with us.